The woman was bound to the dining table on her wedding night by her husband's family, and everyone assembled around her. A special ceremony was held. The father-in-law slowly picked up a knife and aimed it at the woman, ready to stab her. However, at this moment, Xiao Mei struggled to break free from the restraints. But the unwilling aunt picked up an axe and wanted to chop Xiao Mei in half. But the next second, the grandmother cried and ate, and then exploded instantly. Everyone was caught by the scene in front of them. The mute mother was caught aside. The fat man was forcing her face, and the next second he started crying and eating, and he became a thin man. The fat man's wife was still complaining, and the woman next to him saw this and hurriedly took the child and ran away, but it was too late. The father-in-law was pressuring him aggressively. He vehemently objected, and the next moment the father-in-law completely transformed. At this time, Xiao Mei's husband also apologized to her madly, who knew that Xiao Mei directly asked for a divorce from the scumbag. Suddenly, Xiao Mei was the only one left in the whole castle. But what is going on? The husband and his family cried and erupted on the woman's wedding night because of a decision that defied their ancestors. Xiao Mei married her rich boyfriend today, whom she had loved for a long time. Xiao Shi suddenly told Xiao Mei about a family rule before they did anything on the bed. Since the whole family earned their wealth from games, it was a requirement for anyone who married into the family, regardless of gender, to take part in a game on their wedding night. This is the only way they can do it. Only then can she truly become a family member. Although Xiao Mei was not interested, it was normal for the other party's family to have some rules, considering she had just married into a wealthy family. Xiao Mei agreed happily. It was soon 1300 at midnight. The entire family sat neatly in the living room. Then the father-in-law gave Xiao Mei a beautiful wooden box and told her to randomly pick a game from it. Xiao Mei drew a card with the words, "Hide and Seek," on it. Unaware of the situation, she thought it was just a simple game and started hiding with the intention of having fun. She eventually hid in a food delivery elevator, while her father-in-law also hid in a crowded room. Family members were given real guns and bullets, indicating that this was not a simple game of hide and seek. Soon, the whole family launched a full-scale search. At this time, Xiao Mei felt too bored, so she walked out of the elevator. Suddenly, her boyfriend pulled her into the room and they hid just in time as a maid walked in slowly. The maid began to search the room. As a result, the next second, she saw the tragic death in front of her. The maid Xiao Mei was frightened instantly and her mute mother was stunned. From their conversation, Xiao Mei learned that what she drew was actually a dead card. Other members must solve her before dawn for the game to end, or the family will be severely punished. Xiao Shuai quickly led Xiao Mei to escape into the secret passage after they left. Xiao Mei was also panicked by the recent scene. She had to trust her husband and they decided to act separately. Xiao Shuai unlocked the guardroom door, while Xiao Mei escaped from the kitchen through the back door. However, as soon as she walked out of the room, she ran into a family member who was looking for her. Luckily, the other party had poor shooting skills, so Xiao Mei narrowly escaped. Meanwhile, Xiao Shuai's father discovered that she was tied up by an accomplice while helping Xiao Mei. Xiao Mei recalled the elevator where she had hidden, but a maid was also hiding there out of fear. Xiao Mei told them that they were targeting her, but the maid started to yell when she heard about it. Unexpectedly, she accidentally touched the switch of the elevator. The woman touched the elevator switch accidentally and was squeezed into two halves unexpectedly the next second. Xiao Mei could only escape first, while others were still looking for her. She exploited the male protagonist's brother-in-law's inattention and silently left from the building. Now she has fled the castle, but being unfamiliar with the place, Xiao Mei couldn't locate the exit. At this time, a car happened to pass by on the road. In order to escape from here, Xiao Mei broke a guardrail with all her strength and squeezed out from the gap with all her strength. However, this behavior also caused her body to be scratched. Xiao Mei quickly stopped a passing car to seek help. Unexpectedly, the other party turned out to be a rich second generation who humiliated her and then left. At this time, Xiao Mei had completely collapsed. She could only hide in the woods nearby with difficulty. Unexpectedly, the male butler chased her again. Xiao Mei desperately struggled, then used her belt to strangle the butler and drove away in his car to escape. The car had an unexpected anti-theft system installed. She had only traveled a short distance before being forced to stop. She was desperate and just wanted to take a rest. Unexpectedly, the next second, the male butler caught up with her again. At this time, Xiao Mei just wanted to scold her. In the end, Xiao Mei was still knocked unconscious by the butler's anesthetic gun. She woke up again and found herself tied to a table with all the other family members around. They had to finish the ritual before dawn, or the entire family would perish. When Gong Gong was about to stab Xiao Mei, everyone vomited in agony. The eldest son, Daniel, poisoned the wine, not believing in the family curse. Daniel was about to leave with Xiao Mei, but was stopped by his wife who had chased him. Before Daniel could explain, his wife shot him. The angry Xiao Mei immediately stepped forward and snatched the pistol and knocked her out with a punch. Xiao Mei was about to continue to escape, but she was blocked by her mother-in-law again. But at this time, Xiao Mei was completely disappointed with their so-called family. She was angry and sent her mother-in-law to the northwest. The husband rushed over and slowly walked towards Xiao Mei, then strangled her neck. She blamed Xiao Mei for everything. Soon, Xiao Mei was pressed on the table again. This time, Xiao Shi made the sacrifice. Xiao Mei struggled to break free when the dagger stabbed her. She was helpless at that moment. At this moment, the aunt suddenly found that it was already daybreak, indicating that the sacrifice had failed. No punishment for the failure. Just when everyone thought it was a lie, the aunt cried and vanished on the spot. Then she cried a few more times. Everyone turned into air. Only Xiao Mei and her husband were left. Xiao Mei angrily took off her wedding ring and announced that she would divorce this scumbag. Finally, Xiao Mei saw the figure on the table and chair in a trance. It turned out that everything of this family was based on signing a contract with the devil. Now that they have not made the sacrifice as promised, the devil will take it back, and Xiao Mei is the only one left alive.